Welcome back to Domingo Live. We always embrace tradition here on the show, as you just saw in the segment there with Domingo Peña. Hosting the show already, once again.
That.
Isn't that nice?
We
a nice
need
throwback.
more of that as we get closer and closer to our 60th.
Absolutely,
Yes.
a throwback there.
Absolutely.
But we continue with the tradition here. 23 years of the Annual Cesar Chavez Marcha and Festival. Dr. Nancy Vera here, along with some guests who she brought, including someone very special here.
Well, actually, I know everybody thinks this is Cesar Chavez.
Yes.
However, this is
a
Julian.
mini version.
Julian, you look like him, and that is a compliment.
Yes, and I have his mom back here, and Gisell from the Leadership Corpus Christi.
Yes.
And we've partnered with so many groups, the South Texas Human Rights Center, of course, the Coastal Bend Labor Council, and all our unions, to celebrate Cesar Chavez, but also to celebrate our culture and our history. And we're going to start off with breakfast, and our Grand Marshal is going to be speaking at the breakfast, and that is Dr. David Montejano. Are you familiar with David
Yes,
Montejano?
I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's a sociologist professor out of Berkeley, the University in Berkeley, and he is going to talk about Chicano history at the marcha and, of course, at the breakfast that we're going to have. All this coming Saturday.
This coming
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
And
coming Saturday.
And it's
April
happening
6th.
over at?
The Antonio Garcia Arts and Education Center. That's where we're going to have the breakfast at 8 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, we gather, as we do every year, at the corner of Port and Agnes. And we're going to march to the Antonio Garcia Center, where we're going to have this huge rally with a festival of people. And of course, Julian is going to be there. Right, Julian? Julian is a student at Windsor Park. He's a first grader.
You're an owl. You're a Windsor owl.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know, and Julian, tell them a little bit about Cesar Chavez. Or whatever you want to say.
Tell us what your project is about.
Yeah.
You want to stand up and do it?
Here, show him your. He drew this,
Very nice.
and then
I made this.
And
Very
and
nice.
who is that?
Cesar Chavez.
And who was he? Tell us a little bit about him. What did he do?
He helped farm workers.
And what else?
He started the National Farm Workers Association.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Absolutely. It's so important for him to know that at his young age. That proud mom back there. I'd be,
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
cry. I'm not even his mom. So I get all emotional. But it's so important to recognize the contributions that
Absolutely.
Latinos have made in the history. Why is that?
well, it's important because we have to preserve all our culture. In Corpus Christi and in Texas, we are the majority here of children of color, and we need to show them our traditions so that they can be proud of who they are, so that they can learn 2, 3, 4 languages and be successful in their lives, and then carry on the legacy of people like Cesar Chavez. And we have Dolores Huerta here. I don't know if you know this or not, but Dolores Huerta is the one that came up with Si Se Puede. And she was right there with Cesar Chavez, and she's still alive and still working for immigrants, and we're very proud of Cesar Chavez. Gisell's going to give you a rundown. Gisell, do you want to say anything for Leadership Corpus Christi?
Yeah, so right after the rally, Leadership Corpus Christi is going to be having a workshop for various Hispanic Latinos that want to come out and just want to know more about what's out there in the community as resources. There'll be people talking from anywhere from home loans, banks, resources, education, how can we sign up, maybe immigrants or anybody in our community that needs those resources. So please come on out to the Garcia Art Center right after the Cesar Chavez March, and we'll be more than happy. It's going to be free. It's a free event for everybody, so we're excited.
It's going to be great.
And we're also excited because you see this Cesar Chavez magnet that we're going to have on our car for the Grand Marshal, because it's going to be Dr. David Montejano. That was designed by our local artist, Mayra Zamora.
Of course.
Mayra, look familiar.
Yes, it's her codex and everything, so we're very proud of Mayra.
Absolutely.
We're working with her and everybody else in the Texas A&M University.
Once again, it's happening this Saturday
At the Antonio Garcia Arts and Education Center. We're meeting at the corner of Agnes and Port, and we're going to march down. It's a short way, and then we're going to have a festival, and Dr. Montejano is going to be there.
And it all starts at what time?
It starts at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yes.
And why is it important for us to be there this Saturday, all of us with our family? Because we must not allow our contributions to be erased.
Correct.
Absolutely. We need to be out there. We need to support it.
We need to show the
Si
history.
se puede. Do it. Say
There
it
you
with
go.
me.
Say it.
Si se puede. Si se puede. That's
All
right.
All right.
Amplify, promote, and preserve.
That's
Very
right.
good. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you all for coming.
Absolutely.